We've got some fascinating footage here by Leonard Bernstein, which to me shows the flimsiness of support for the modern single beat metronome interpretations. Just take a look.
Well, here I am yet again studying Beethoven's First Symphony. It's not bad, but not very eventful. And if he had gone on in that tempo, it could have become very boring indeed.
Now, to me, that sounds exactly what I would expect an early 19th century minuet to sound like. What do you think? But let's go on.
This movement is clearly marked menuetto. Now there's a mind-boggler, menuetto. We all know, of course, that the third movements of classical symphonies up to Beethoven's time were minuets. But here Beethoven has clearly made a revolutionary decision to speed up his minuet to something no longer even recognizable as a minuet. He has marked it allegro molto e vivace. No question that he wants it very fast indeed.
Well, I think maybe there is a question. For one thing, the Italian tempo markings are notoriously unreliable. They can't tell us what the composer was thinking, which is exactly why metronome markings became popular in the first place.
And he's even given it a metronome mark of 108 to a full bar, which is something like it's very fast.
Or is it? If the metronome's set at 108, but it's two ticks of the metronome that make a beat, then that's ba da ba da 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 ba da ba da ba 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 ba, a perfectly reasonable minuet tempo. You see the circular logic there? It's fast because we believe the metronome mark tells us it's fast. We believe the metronome mark tells it's fast because of the way we interpret that metronome mark. If we're wrong on the metronome interpretation, we're wrong on the interpretation of the piece of music.
And so with one swift revolutionary decision, Beethoven transformed the minuet into a scherzo. And a whole new century has opened up. But he still has that word menuetto staring at us in all its 18th century innocence. And that's the mind-boggler. Do you suppose he just might have first thought of this music as a minuet in a normal minuet tempo?
The other version sounds fairly frantic to me. What do you think?